Hi, welcome to my second video. I just wanted to thank you guys first of all, like for everyone that actually left me a comment on my last video. I did not expect that, because I only thought I would get like 5 views and then I would delete that video. And I just want to let you guys know that I did film that last video when I was like very depressed. I still am, but there was something happening before I did film that video, and I'm still not really comfortable sharing it with anyone. And I feel like this thing that happened made me really sad, that I really burst in tears. I could not really hold my tears back anymore, and it really did bothered me that time. And it still bothers me now, but at that moment I really felt like the world is ending for me. And I know it's a bit exaggerated, but when something very bad or sad is happening to me, it always feels very intense. I also need to let you guys know that I do have a therapist. Ever since I was 11, I've been in therapy, but not because of anxiety, also for like other stuffs. Um, but yeah, for me, like I really, when I'm sad, I'm very, very sad. So like really, it feels like something very bad happened, which is, I don't know. It's like just the way I feel emotions. I'm a very sensitive person. Something I don't really like to admit myself, because actually I really want to be very confident, but I'm not. When someone is mean to me or when someone is saying things to me, it does really affect me mentally. I really like to give you guys a life update, because I've really felt that my life is going to become better at one moment, and then it got worse again. And I think that's something I need to change. It's like my mindset. The thing with me is like when something good is happening to me, I always have this like thought in the back of my mind, head, that something bad is going to happen. I feel like I don't really deserve good things, and that's my mindset. And I think I really need to change that, because when something bad is happening to me in my life, I always think, oh, then everything is gonna be bad. It's like really hard. Waking up every morning. I really try to wake up every morning thinking that this day is gonna be better, and it's like every other day. Like I do the same thing every day. I wake up, I have breakfast, I go no not sorry, I wake up, I go with my dog and I have breakfast, and I just watch Netflix or play video games. And every day is the same, and every day is the same, and I feel like it's draining me. Um, it's definitely not really good for my mental health, but it's so hard. I don't really have, like, I think I mentioned that in my last video. I don't really have friends, and I feel like really ashamed about it, because even if I meet some new people, they will know that I don't have friends. They will be like, "Oh, do you have someone else that you can bring to that party, for example?" And I'm gonna be like, "No, I don't have anyone I can bring to, because I don't have anyone." Um, it's even really hard for me to film that video, because the things that are coming out of my mouth, it's, it's like the first time I really open about things. Even I don't really tell anything, like not, I don't really tell everything to my therapist, because I'm scared. Because I'm like, oh, if I do open up to someone one day, what are they going to think about me? I don't want people to see me as something, as someone who's crazy or something. I don't really want that, and I feel like I have a really hard time trusting people, and also to accept myself. I think the problem that I really have is that I do I do hate myself. I think, which is a bad thing, but I don't really think I like myself a lot. Um, I don't know. I feel like I really wanted to change that mindset of mine, but how can you change that if your whole life, I feel like I've been so lonely and I feel so empty every day? how can I change something I've been feeling my whole life? And when I when I actually think it back, or like think now, how I always feel like I always wish the worst to happen to me. It's not normal, but I don't know how to change that. And I'm really frankly honest. I know I'm not a good person. Um, don't think of me like that I'm a good person. I'm not a good person. I don't think that I am. But I just want to be honest. Has been really pretty much been a roller coaster for me. Every evening now, I kind of start thinking, or I really wanted to reflect on things that happened to me in the past, and I think about the things I really wanted to change, but I know then I'm thinking I cannot really change those things. They happened. So I feel like my whole life I've been more fear than actually having faith in anything. And it's like this fear of like maybe something bad's gonna happen to me, and then I'm thinking, oh, maybe I deserve it. So I always think like I deserve everything that happens to me, but at the same time, I'm like I can't change it. I really can, but I don't know how. Like, who am I gonna ask for help? Um, I could ask God. I really have a close relationship to Him. Not really, but I try to have a really close relationship to Him because I feel like I've been neglecting my faith in the past a lot because I've been very anxious about a lot of things. Um, and I really didn't really have any hope that things are going to be better for me because every single time something good happens, it doesn't really last for a long time. And I'm still wondering, why is that? Like, why? Even now, I live at home. I don't have a job. How am I gonna meet other people? It's so hard at my age to go out and to talk to people and to make friends because ever since I can remember, I was a very shy child. I'm a very shy person. It's not really easy for me to make conversation with people, and I always think like I'm a very boring person. So even when I speak to someone, I'm always have this spot in this spot in my head, like maybe I'm so boring. Like why am I saying that? Like I don't really make any sense, and they're not gonna like me anyway. Like I'm weird. Like I look weird. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. Maybe I'm not smart enough. I always have like those. I'm overthinking a lot of things in my life, and I feel like that's something that really is boring me. I really want to change it, but it's not like I can sleep and wake up in the morning and be a completely different person. That would be a rare miracle for me, but I can't. I just can't. I feel like I really need to accept myself, but how? And I know I don't really like. I even like do notice it. Like I really look sad, I guess, and depressed because I am, but there's no cure. There's nothing I can do. I can just pray and hope that one day things are gonna be better for me. But until then, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I never had a relationship for like, not that I never dated a guy, but I never really had a real relationship. And I feel like I cannot really have a real relationship because I don't love myself. Never had a friend group, which I already mentioned in my last video. And I feel like this actually also like affected my social skills. I feel very lost and empty every day. And if you relate to it, I'm sorry. But I think most people I know, they have friends. They have a person they can trust. I don't have really anyone. Um, yeah, I guess it is what it is. Um, yeah, I really hope I could give you guys a better update. This is why I haven't been hesitant to do like a second YouTube video because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do another video again where I'm like just confirming that I'm depressed and that my life has not gotten any better. Yeah.